Welcome back, guys, to another Gary's Mod Theory. I'm your host, Devin from Devin's Galaxy, or known as the Gary, or the Gary's Mod guy. Cool. But anyways, there's my previous theory, which I made two parts of. You can go watch it. Basically, that theory is basically about me explaining that Gary's Mod slash GMOD is actually a cult. You can go watch it if you really want. So, cool. This theory, yeah, you hear me. This theory is about Five Nights at Freddy's. And I know you're probably thinking, wait, you're making a Five Nights at Freddy's theory? Wow, that's crazy. I wonder who else did that. Huh, I couldn't think who. But anyways, I know you're probably thinking, there's already like thousands of Five Nights at Freddy's series. Why are you making a Five Nights at Freddy's series? Because I say so, so let's get to it. So if you don't know, Five Nights at Freddy's is very popular with Gary's mod. Yeah, it's like literally like the most downloaded thing on Gary's mod. Wow, that is cool, mate. Wow. And also another thing is that when FNAF first came out, it became an instant popular hit. Yeah, fun fact. But anyways, let's get back to the theory. So, what's your theory about this time, Devin? What's your theory gonna be about? Well, I'm gonna tell you that my theory is that Five Nights at Freddy's is actually in Gary's mod. Okay. And I'm not really thinking. What do you mean by that? What do you mean Five Nights at Freddy's is in Gary's mod? I mean that Five Nights at Freddy's is an official or like canon thing of Gary's mod. Let me explain. Because if you don't know, Gary's mod is like never referenced in any other game. I mean, there are some similarities to each game, like for example, Half-Life, where Half-Life and Gary's mod are pretty much identical. Portal, which is not even identical to any of the games, but does have a reference to Half-Life 2, and also, which means Half-Life 2 is also related to Gary's mod, and yeah. Team Fortress, again, the only reference about that is just you can find that in Gary's mod. Yeah. And, what else could there be? Yeah. So we got those games, and yeah. So, yeah, I'm really thinking. So, how is Finance Fairs how is Finance Fairs a canon or official thing to Gary's mod? Let me explain. So, the reason I think of this, or the reason why I know this, is because, actually not now, the reason I think is because when the Splink Smalls ever showed out, when they first ever, when they're first shown, they became an instant popular hit, and they became really, really popular. And I'm probably thinking, wait a minute, well, what's a Splink's model? I don't know what a Splink is. If you don't know, a Splink's model is basically a crappy version of the actual model, like Freddy Fazbear. But yeah, so um, so how's I gonna explain how Finance Raiders is an actual canon about Gears mod? So let me explain. Because there are tons of ragdolls, NPCs, and maps. Like same thing for any other thing, but Finance Freddy's has like a lot, and I mean a lot. I don't know how many exactly. My guess is probably at least a million by chance. But if it's not 10 million, if it's not a million, it's either like 100,000 or 10,000. If it's not a million, it's either 10,000 or 100,000. Because it cannot be 1,000 because it's like way over 1,000. Like how you're really thinking, how many are there exactly? I don't know how many exactly are there, but I know there's a lot. I mean, like a lot. And yeah. And another thing, I know you're probably thinking, wait a minute, do the other games even mention about Five Nights at Freddy's? No. The reason why is because Five Nights at Freddy's wasn't made when those years came out. Because Team Fortress was the first game that ever came out in Steam. Like, the first game that ever came out. And FNAF came out in 2014, and that game, I don't know when. Probably my guess, at least 2001. Because, yeah. I don't know what year exactly, because Garry's Mod was made in 2006. So that could either mean that Team Fortress came out in 2001, and then Half-Life 2 came out in, like, I don't know, 2003 by chance, or 2004. Portal, I don't remember exactly. I don't know when. It's probably at least, uh, it's probably at least, like 2000 and, it's probably it's probably in, like, 2013, 14 maybe, I don't remember. It could be 2010, to be a matter. Who knows? I don't remember. I'm not gonna go check. Yeah. The recent update I have heard about it was, I think, in 2018 or 17. I can't remember. But yeah. Anyways, let's get back to Five Nights at Freddy's. So, why is it official about Five Nights at Freddy's? Well, there isn't really a lot, but there are a lot of Five Nights at Freddy's, and yeah. But Five Nights at Freddy's is, like, really popular with GMOD, like, like, very popular. It's like you literally can go to the community, like the scene community, and then you literally can search literally anything, and then one of those research and one and all. It's like literally you can literally search something up on the scene community, and at least you probably at least find like one map or one Gary's. Like, you're probably at least gonna find like at least like one or two, or maybe even more, depending on what your search is. But yeah, now you're probably thinking, how's that relate to anything? Like, I mean, like you don't see anything in Gary's mod or anything. Like, you don't see any, like, yeah. But let me tell you this. The reason I started this series in the first place is because of the scene community. If you don't know what a scene community is, it's basically people, in a community that is in Steam, I guess, that is, like, in Gary's mod. It's basically you can make your own maps, NPCs, ragdolls, or whatever. Yeah. Because you don't actually see the actual maps and everything else in Gary's mod. I mean, you can, but you have to, like, download it. I don't know exactly. I don't think download's the right word, but it's, like, kinda the right word. Yeah. It's like, because when you first get Gary's Mod, there's no Finest Phrase map. The only way for you to get it is by the scene community. Because Gary's Mod and scene community is pretty much very close. It's basically like milk with a glass. Yeah. So, yeah. Um, yeah. And yeah, because Finance Phrase is like probably like the most popular thing in Gary's Mod at this point. Well, yeah, probably like Finance Phrase is like probably the most popular thing in Gary's Mod. Probably at least. Yeah. Like, for example, like Poppy Playtime, yeah, that's super popular. It probably at least has like hundreds or something. But Finance Freddy's, yeah. Poppy Playtime does not stand a chance. Like, not even the slightest. Because Finance Phrases has, like, what? Like, I don't know, like a million by chance. Puppy Playtime will probably have, like, 1,000 or 100. Yeah. Yeah. Well, I mean, I guess I can guess the reason why. Because Finance Phrase came out first and then Huggy. Because I think Puppy Playtime came out in, like, and I think it came out like 2020 or 2022. I think it came out in 2021. I don't know. It came out in like one of those 4 years. I know it didn't come out in 2023 because that's this year. I know it's in 2022 because Project Playtime came out. So that could mean Puppy Playtime either came out in 2020 or 2021. It's either one of those 2 years. I can't remember. But it's like one of those 2 years. And FNAF came out like 2014. Oh, not really, because Scott was originally gonna post it on 2013, but then it got like canceled or delayed or something, so he had to make it next year, which was 2014. And I think he made it on, can't remember. He either made it on August or April. It was like either April 11th or April 19th, or it was either August 11th or 19th, or yeah, it was either August 11th or 19th, or it was either April 19th. So it's either August or April, and it was either the 11th or 19th. I can't remember. It's like one of those two. But yeah, it was either April or August. It could have been either. I don't remember because I don't feel like I'm too lazy to actually Google. So yeah, that's gonna be my theory, and I have nothing else to say. So yeah, is that for this theory? Probably. I don't know. It depends if my brain is done. It probably is because there's nothing else for me to say. The only if you want more of me to say, there's a bunch of ragdolls. There's some ragdolls that are actually not even official to actual FNAF. Like there's some official. There's like some like most of them are official. Some are actually just made up. Some are also made up but really popular that people notice them. And I literally like can show you an image right now, and you probably might know what it is. So yeah. So I have nothing else to say. So that's it for the series. But I guess for the next, alright guys, in the next video, I guess I might make a different theory. So hope you enjoyed the second part. It's kind of weird that my cult theory, I need to make 2 parts. But this theory, I'm gonna make one video. That doesn't make any sense. Whatever. That's my second theory. Well, I guess that's it with the Finest of Freddy's theory. Or I'm actually just gonna call it the FNAF theory. FNAF theory sounds better. The FNAF. I'm not calling it Finest of Freddy's theory because that's way too long. But I'm just gonna call it FNAF theory. So that'll be it for the FNAF theory. I don't know if I said this in my last video. But if I did, I'm going to say this. In my other 2 videos about my cult theory, the cult theory, there, done. Now this theory, the FNAF theory, we're over. We're done. Get over it. Alright, bye.